Okay. Hopefully that's set. Okay. I'm awake. Give me a sec. I'm playing video game. I'm bored as hell, and my PC is virus scanning for no particular reason, okay? Not gonna worry about it. Oh, come on. Blech. Hopefully the music is loud enough, not too crazy loud. I need to turn that down for me, actually. Hold up. Video game audio is so freaking loud now. It's awful. I forgot to put it on Monsoon like a dumbass. Awesome. Great. First pop. Garbage. Incredible. Where's the thing at? I don't know what playlist this is. This music's actually really good. Oh, that's a garbage item. Let's do it. Let's do it for funsies. I would never normally pick up this piece of shit item, but yeah, do it just for strem fun. I probably need to turn down the game even a little bit more, don't I? There we go. Okay. Oh my god, my brain is melting. Give me money. My brain is fried. Oh my god. Cool. Should have invited Implementi to play. I don't know if they're busy. Might be too busy Yorkie borking it up right now. The Hinger people. I should do an entire stream where I'm just like some asshole pretending to be Swedish Chef. Well, Yorkie worky. The entire time. I want to see how quickly I can plummet the little bit of subscribers I have currently. It might be funny to do like a speed run of it. Hey, I didn't actually think anyone was listening to that rant, but all right. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh boy, do I look like an asshole, huh? You know, for years, by years I mean like, I think one. I don't know when I started the shitty joke of Swedish Chef X Big the Cat, right? I want to make a romance story between those two, and I think it would be epic and awesome, and they deserve each other. Like, Froggy! Have you seen Froggy? Yerky Murky, Yerky Murky, Yerky Murky. You're not Froggy. Something like that, you know? I think it'd be incredible. Items up here? It's a printer. You know, Swedish Chef, I was searching for Froggy, but I found love instead. Oh my god, more people why is it when I'm saying stupid shit, more people show up? Stop it. Stop. Stop now. Stop showing up while I'm saying stupid shit. Be here when I'm saying something like tired or out of my mind, please. I'd prefer that. This is awful. Aw, freaking Reese is here now. I got in the stream. It's cringe. Alright, you guys want to write a script together? Alright, give me some lines in chat. What do we got? Give me your best Swedish Chef X Big the Cat lore. How'd they meet? What are they about? You know what I'm gonna do? Give me a second. I'm gonna see it. Oh, dang, I don't have it on this computer. Oh, I'm a failure. No, I have that image Impelpenti drew for me of Swedish Chef X Big the Cat on my hard drive. It's across the room. Dang it, I could put that in the bottom corner of my screen. That'd be so cool. I want to do the anti-subscriber speed run. And I won't have to like laugh at dead people in a Japanese forest or something to do it. So how's everybody doing today? I think I already cleaned up top. I don't want to get all the betting shrines. I'm just gonna beat the boss and go. I'm done with this level. Give me my free reds to ruin my run. Dying cause moving. That's my life. Every time I do anything that involves me getting out of my seat, I almost die. Every time. I wonder what the chances are of like you dying sitting down via standing up, if there's ever been any kind of like, I don't know, test, or if there's any statistic to show either or. Like, I would assume like if you're in a car or something that would count toward that statistic, right? Because a lot of people get into car accidents. But I don't know, you're walking down the street or you're tripping on something, that might count, right? I'd be very curious to see. I would think it might be sitting down because, like I said, because of automobiles, or I don't know. I think, what is it? Factory work is like the most dangerous line of work in America or something like that. Yeah, I think it's factory work that like claims the most lives in general. You're mostly on your feet for that. I've never worked in a factory that was okay with me being a human being and having limits. That is a wonderful, wonderful joke to make, Elixity. That's beautiful. So, what are you doing right now? Other than being cringe. Yeah, Elvis on the toilet. That's not a good one. I've never really thought about... I mean, I have thought about it. No. I don't want to say I have thought about it because that's not quite exact, right? I thought about, okay, if you die, The stuff you leave behind for people to find of yours to discover the human being you were. That's the stuff I worry about. The how, when, and where, I'm not as worried about that. Does that make sense? Like, I have an encoder thing running on my computer, so only I can enter. All of my external hard drives with all of my files on them are also encrypted. So only I can look at those. I want no artifacts to be left behind. I'm not really a fan of this music right now. How you guys feeling about it? I thought it'd be more video game-y, but it's just kind of like edgy boy I play Fortnite video game-y. Like, there's one that has a bunch of remixes of, like, Legend of Zelda songs, and those are really cute. This one's too try-hardy gamer boy. Oh, I need the backup mag. Yes. I'm gonna throw my buddy in there. I despise the bubble things. I think they're fine. I don't like what they added to the game where just there's zones of the game. It's like, oh yeah, you can't traverse over here because you're just gonna take like infinite damage. And it, instead of it being like a challenge or feeling like a challenge to clear it, it kind of it feels more like of a hindrance instead. I don't feel like I'm earning anything from it. Because you still have to get through them, and then you still have the like the whole randomization thing of sometimes nothing can even be in there. It doesn't feel worth it like every time. And these mice thing are annoying. They're one of the worst enemies like they've ever added to this game. Horizon wants the free V-Bucks. Oh, hell yeah. Give me that. Oh, wait. Hold on. Where's my red? Every round, the stupid, what is it? This thingy here. The bloom thing is supposed to eat one of my items and give me a red in exchange. I didn't get a red. What the hell? I was lied to. This music's terrible. I'm changing it. I'm gonna find another streamer safe playlist. Twitch-friendly bangers. Absolutely not. Chill streaming. This is the one I've been playing for us for like the past freaking 2 months now. Huh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just type in stream save. This is the one I'm on. Stream safe lo-fi, stream safe background music. I think, is this the one? No, it's not the one. It's just stream safe for lo-fi. Why are these tiny shitty albums instead of actual playlists? Here we go. All right, later, Canalith. Why would you say that the jetpack looks like Neko Arc? No, I'm not gonna unsee that shit. What's wrong with you? I have the most amazing thing right now with RimWorld. Somebody made a Neko Arc, like, creature gremlin thing to walk around RimWorld. And it just randomly goes, nya, 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 and it's awful, and I love it. I love it so much. It's so garbage. Hold on. Let me put on the fake shuffle that Spotify has. There we go. Now we're not just listening to the same Zelda crap again and again. Horizon, what do? If you're free, Horizon, we should play Vidya. Give me money. Not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Everybody is doing good today. I know I'm not very entertaining by myself most of the time, but I'm not trying to be as well. There are people who try to make content and they try to be tryhards with being entertaining or whatever, and I don't care about that. You either stay here for me to be background noise while you take a shit, or you can leave. That's your options. Impopenti. Horizon. Wanna hop in a VC with me, Horizon? I'm in the crew VC streaming. Ooh woo. Some of this music is very quiet. I know I have it normalized to be low, but I mean, that's too much. Horizon.
What is this cringe?
What do you mean?
Hello.
Speak more.
Why?
I gotta turn you up.
No. You need to mute me.
I wish I could. Speaking.
What?
Speak more.
Why? What do you want?
There you go. Say hello to my two people, including yourself.
Hello, everyone, including myself.
Sugo said, why did they hear an ooh woo? Well, ooh ah. I with my boyfriend.
What?
I'm not gonna say that on stream. Holy shit.
No.
Not because I think anybody would be offended, but I think because the robots would get me. Can you talk about Coom on stream?
I don't know.
If I was a gamer girl half naked in a bathtub, they'd probably let me talk about it, but I'm not,
Yeah.
so I don't get the I don't get the pass. Yeah. I'm not that big of a moneymaker for YouTube.
Unless
Could be.
you got some fresh organs.
I really want the fucking little anime girl thing as my representation, like the twin tail thing. I want it so bad. Like, the idea of little Lola character with deep guy voice is hilarious to me for some reason.
With the, like, can't stand this shit kind of personality, too.
Oh. So what you doing today, Horizon? What's on your plate right now?
I'm supposed to be working, but instead I'm doing other things.
Impopenti, I can't afford a $9.99 camera from the dollar store, okay?
Why is it $9.99 if it's in the dollar store?
Yeah, you'd be right to think that, wouldn't you? Horizon, we have a bunch of ones here called we have the Dollar General, where nothing there is a dollar. Everything is like 12 bucks. We have Family Dollar, which nothing there is a dollar. We have what the heck is it? Oh, I'm trying to think what it's called. Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, which that used to be $1, but they raised all their prices to $1.25, and they now have a $5 aisle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be the uwu streamer of my dreams. I could be the 1,000-year-old little gothic lowly dragon. That could be me. Woo. And then I'll link my PayPal directly like on the stream. It'll just be on screen at all times.
The list of prices. You don't get anything for it. They're just there, suggestions.
You know what I could do? I could do like a feet slider, make the weird little like the little feetsies, and then have it be like a bar, right? And every donation makes the bar like lower. Like every dollar is a pixel.
Like a little curtain that goes down.
Yeah.
I wonder
Alright, later, Sugo.
Boy. I wonder if you could have it so like you have a little curtain that goes down from donations, but over time slowly goes back up.
Oh, like if I put it on a timer, if I don't get donos in a certain time period, it goes up.
Yeah.
Wonder if I could auto set that.
That would be funny.
You know what I could do for my character, my little persona mans? I'm wondering if I could grab that image of Kirby with real feet and like go into Affinity Photo and round out my character and give him the real Kirby feet and just make him round. Like I said, I'm on the anti-subscriber speedrun. Remember that thing I always say, as long as you think it's funny for at least 5 seconds, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's like, I don't know, you're crashing your car into something. It's like, that was pretty funny. Oh, my car's gone.
I saw that streamer the other day that Joe shared with us, and I'm super jealous that their profile pic on Twitch is a redraw of the laugh of Redo of Healer. I want that. I want my character like stretched wide like their face in MS Paint, but it's the laugh from Redo of Healer. I want that so bad. I can't believe Redo of Healer is the best Boku no Pico of our times.
I don't know why it's so popular.
Women?
Well, yeah, but even still, I don't understand. There's some funny images that come from it.
You know what I should have done? I finally integrated OBS into my Stream Deck, and I found out I have a mute button. I can mute each individual source now. I need to do that. I got it for me set up, so when I say do horrible things and I have to sneeze or something, I can mute myself. I actually tested it in a very not safe way the other day, where I'm like, okay, let's see if this really works. Where I knew nobody was in stream, I was saying a lot of awful things, and I pressed the mute button to see if it went through or not. Lo and behold, it did not.
You couldn't have just counted?
Nah. Where's the boss at?
You passed it.
Yeah, he's over there. So you're not making visuals right now?
No, I'm supposed to be. That was my goal, and then I didn't.
Wow. Not even doing your goals. Fuck you. So I have 13 of those clipboard items. Does that mean I get 13 of those things, or do I just like get nothing? I don't know if they stack or not.
I don't know if they stack or just improve.
Because if it gave me a chance to get like a red out of it, absolutely, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I won. Oh yeah. Got me a yellows. Oh my god. So, Horizon. I have a question for you, because I was thinking about it today. Would you, I know you say you don't currently like it, right? The whole making thumbnail shit. Would you ever be willing to learn to do a more graphic design approach to things?
No, that's the part I don't like.
Yeah, I feel that.
I tried graphic design stuff years ago, and I just didn't care for it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, I tend to overthink things, so I think about everything a lot. I try and figure out like the perfect way to make everything work, and at the end I'm just kind of not impressed.
Yeah. I've been thinking about how to overall improve things. I did a thing today that I've always thought has been really scary, and I never do it. And I downloaded a bunch of things from strange websites I've never been to. Thinking that they might improve some stuff. Hence the name of my stream. What the hell?
What?
Alright, so I thought for fun, I got the, you know the flower, the cursed flower?
Yeah.
The cursed clover? And how it converts all of your items to red items? So I got that, thinking, oh yeah, I'm streaming, I'll do it for fun.
Oh, I see.
It converted all my clipboards.
Yeah.
I have 29 walls. Hold on, what? What? Why did I just get a notification for stick keys?
You press shift a bunch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you spam shift, it tries to do sticky keys.
Do I say it? Sticky keys? Do you want to turn on sticky keys? Yes or no?
No.
I don't want that?
No. There's somewhere in the options to permanently turn off that notification so sticky keys never comes up. But if you spam shift again, it'll ask you again. I don't know a use for sticky keys. There must be one.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of sticky keys.
Really?
You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna Google it right now.
So powerful.
Oh, okay. So it's just a feature for people with physical disabilities, so that they don't have to spam shift.
All right, you're gonna have to show me later how to turn that shit off. So that's awful. I've never had that pop up ever. I play games a lot though that involve me mashing shift. So.
Yeah. Maybe you don't do it fast enough, or you have never done it. I think it's something like you have to do it like 5 times.
That's stupid.
In rapid succession.
Your mom 5 times in rapid succession.
Wow.
There's a LARPer in my chat.
LARPer?
Yeah. LARPing. LARPity LARPiter.
Wow. Hola, LARPer.
Reset. All right. I've never heard of sticky keys. As you can see, I'm not handicapped legally as of yet. All right. I'm not responsible for anything I say or do. I need to buy drones now. Can't just do that. Can't just do that, Horizon.
Nah. I'll do it and get away with it.
Sticky keys is after that funny, what?
Uh-huh.
I really thought about what I was about to say.
Uh-huh.
Anyways. What?
Got some interesting ideas. Did you pick my mushroom?
Huh? Yeah, that's my mushroom.
No.
Mush mush.
Mushy nose.
I completely forgot I was fighting the boss up here. Am I so slow? It's awful.
Imagine being slow.
It's me, my brain every day. What? Where's the other one at? Get down here, you piece of shit. Blame you, Horizon.
Good.
Did it, I won. Oh. Impotenti bought me a furry Fuda game that's just AI generated Fuda pics.
I know, you've been playing it a bunch.
Oh man. Not me. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not a degenerate.
Uh-huh.
Alright, Horizon, I'm gonna actually ask you because no, never mind. I was really tired and forgot if we actually talked about something and like, no, you were here for that. That's how I talked about it. I conversed with you about it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I'm really tired. These past like 2 days or whatever have been kind of rough and I've just been burned out. Yes. My little drones are dead. What the hell?
Finally.
Can they die now?
I've destroyed them. What? I think they can. They've always been able to die.
I thought they always came back. Like they'd respawn after they died.
No, you'd have to pick them up.
Ah, damn it. I'd like to know where they died if they had like an indicator or something on them for that.
I think they show up with the little radar, the didact scan thing.
Why is it the didact?
It's the didact.
I don't want it to be the didact.
It's the didact.
How do you feel
Your
about the
favorite
didact?
game, Destiny 4.
No.
Yeah.
This boss over here. They're so strong. I love it. That's my favorite red item. It used to be the daggers, which... When's the last time we picked up a dagger in game?
It's usually one of the later items I pick up.
I feel like they used to spawn a lot, and now I don't see them at all.
Yeah. Maybe they made them rarer because they do a lot of the work for you.
Like your mom.
What?
Sorry. That was mean of me to say. I shouldn't release industry secrets like that.
I guess for my whole life, every time there was like homework or something, I get my mom to do it, and I've just carried that on.
You know.
Just everything.
Brain dead. Wait, what? Larva? Oh, the ghosts. That's what that is. I completely forgot I had that. Yeah, so I was just doing this so my PC did a massive virus scan. So having that little pop-up for a sec freaked me out. I don't know if I'm gonna...
You've never encountered sticky keys.
I have never encountered sticky keys. Is that a stand?
No.
Sticky fingers. My brain. I can play another video game. Oh, God, I got Brilliant Behemoth. Hell yeah. Did I kill myself? No.
You've done that before.
Yeah. Wait. Wait, what? Why did my back... Oh, okay, that's how that works now. Okay. I forgot that it has to cycle through entirely. I turned my backup mags into... the red vial.
Oh.
Then I'm going to assume that red vial is going to turn into a red item at some point, right? Kitty, nobody asked. I'm gonna go punt the boss in his butthole.
Why?
What?
What did he ever do to you?
Get this run over. I don't like doing this level anymore. They put the dumb grandparent ones on here and it made it not fun.
Yeah.
Bossy's gonna get bullied whether he likes it or not. So high up. Why is my camera so panned out? I keep getting a bunch of health back all at once, and I don't know what it's from. Like, I don't have anything that I do damage and I get health back, do I? Oh, I have the seed, but the seed doesn't do shit back for health. I win? Did win. So, I've had this keyboard for what must be like 7 months now. I got it in like, no, way longer than that. I got it like November of last year, I think. And I just discovered a week ago or 2 weeks ago that I have media keys in my keyboard. Like, you know, the play and pause and stop.
Yeah.
They're built into the like F9 through F12 keys. But, yeah, I completely forgot that was a thing, and I found out how to use them. It's annoying that it only takes, you have to use your right hand to do it, but it's fine. So I have to take my hand off the mouse. You have to press the function key with my thumb, and then one of the F keys. It's stupid, but it works, thankfully. Also, you need the program open in order to make it work. Like, you can't have it minimized. It has to be folded, you know what I'm talking about? Like, on screen. which it seems like it defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it seems like inconveniently annoying.
Why can't things just be to my convenience at all times? I want things to be the way I want them at all times and never have to sacrifice ever. If I have to work at all for your product, you failed as a designer, as an engineer, as a Frenchman, most likely. That one didn't take much to do, though. It's not a very, like, high prerequisite to fail.
Are you French? No, failed.
Yeah. Do you smell like cheese?
Le fromage.
Omelette du fromage? I should rename my stream to Omelette du fromage. I could expand my audience.
To every 90s kid.
Yeah. Dexter got away with so much shit because he could speak Omelette du fromage. He got into that fight with those bullies, and he was just screaming Omelette du fromage, and they backed up. They didn't know it was like that, and then the girls were like, "What did you say?" And they're like, "French is the language of love," and he just says Omelette du fromage. He made a record and stuff. He got away with so much shit. Now, all right, so Johnny Bravo, right? Now, I'm not going to say any of his actions were justified because the whole point of the story is he was an asshole. But he was also a big buffin' man McBufferson. So, like, he didn't get sent to jail ever. Is that the hot man benefit?
Yeah.
It's like that. What's that little comic of like all looking good Karen? It's like, "Oh, you're sweet, Dave," and the other, like, the ugly guy comes in. It's like, "Hello, HR."
Yeah.
You know.
There's like real studies based on that idea, and it's absolutely true. Better looking people get away with more.
What's that fucking he was a actual, like, a gang member, and he got was it charged for killing a couple people, and because he had like pretty eyes and he was very like attractive looking, as like people were like, "Let him out of prison, he's too hot to be in prison," and they like actually had not a flyer, what do you call it, oh my god, what's the thing where you ask people to fill out and be like, "Hey, we're doing this for this cause."
Petition?
Yeah, petition to get him out just because he was hot. I don't know how real, because like you have to take television shows with a massive grain of salt with how actual legit they are. There used to be a show called, like, I think it was called What Would You Do, where they'd put a bunch of street performers in a situation and see how people react around them. And there was one, I think there was one where they took a bunch of actual, like, you can call them like conventionally attractive people, and they sent them into the store to be like, I don't think it was being like doing anything nefarious or bad, but just kind of like skulking around and seeing, like, you know, if they actually get service or not. And then they took the exact same person and put them in a like an outfit that makes them look kind of homely and see if they get the like the same service or not. And oh boy, did they not.
Psychology's weird. It's scary how much influence it actually has, just like how you see someone.
Yeah. The jelly blobs are alright. I don't know what I hate more, the little flying manta rays, the mice, or the jelly blobs.
The ones that like the suicide into you. Or the big ones that explode.
The big ones that turn into little ones. Again and again, and they like stun lock you off the map.
Those are like the spiky slimes.
Yeah, I hate them. I don't know what I hate more between like all of those enemy variants. God, those What Would You Do shows are so stupid at some points. But some of them had the exact, like, thing you know would happen. Like, where you know how people would react, right? Where you'd have the episode about a guy verbally abusing a woman in public versus a man getting physically abused in public by a woman. And the reaction of, like, who comes into, like, hey, say that's fucked up, is exactly how it would go, how you would think it would. Or I think one of the, like, the funny ones I think I've seen where it's some lady who's supposed to be an atheist is in a restaurant and a couple is over at another table, like, praying, and she goes, hey, I'm an atheist, could you not pray? It's against my beliefs or whatever. And it was trying to see what the what do you call it, the general, like, thing would be about it.
Yeah.
And people started, like, actually crying over it. That's funny. I've never seen that scenario the other way around.
I've seen and heard of, like, different people of like different religious beliefs.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
asking one not to do something because the other doesn't like it, that type of thing. I've never actually thought about atheists don't really do that.
I actually remember. I don't know if you guys have a Denny's there. I know Denny's is a worldwide restaurant, but I don't know what their reach is actually.
I've never seen one or been to one.
Do you know they're trash, right?
Yeah.
Their joke is they're trash. That's it. That's what they are. They used to actually be okay, but now they're trash. They're the step above the joke that is Waffle House.
Okay.
Where it's like, you know, Waffle House's joke is there's an 80% chance you might get robbed there. Where Denny's is there's just like an 80% chance that people will be in a fist fight. Anyways, Denny's here has a massive church crowd that would go after church all the freaking time. And I remember one time where there was a big group and they were doing like a group prayer for something, and they asked a bunch of people around them if they'd like to join in. And me, tired after a freaking, not only a 12-hour shift, but a 2-hour drive home from a freaking foundry, working in 120-degree heat, wants to be like, I just want to eat my food. Just let me eat my food, please, so I can go home. Told them, no, I just want to eat my food. And that entire, like, rest of the time was awful. Was just awful, nasty stares, making comments, them complaining to the waitress that I was being vulgar towards them, apparently. Like, I've never seen, like, the instance described as, like, they do on, like, the show. I've only ever seen it the other way around. Rinna Bun. So, Horizon, I'd like to introduce you to Rinna Buns. Rinna Bun is a newer friend of ours that we are working on a project together. They are a Rawubby fan. We can't escape the Rawubbies. We're destined to be there forever. Barker, you did a Rawubby. Say hi to Rinna Bun. Get to know them and have fun with that. All right, Rinna Bun, attack.
Why attack?
I don't know. Oh my god, Horizon.
What?
I don't know if I ever told you the story of, like, what happened after I got my first car.
I don't know.
Okay, so I bought my very first car years and years ago when I was like, I think I was 19, where my mom helped me do like a down payment and stuff on it, but I'm the one who paid it off. It wasn't a good car. It was just a shitty, a first car, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of busted and I had to fix it up myself. one of the things I wanted to do with it at the time, because, you know, being younger and you do this dumb bullshit with your first car, I wanted some cool stickers on it. We're in the bun. It's nice to see you. Welcome to my nonsense rambling. This is 90% of my streams. Anyways, I had a Nerve logo and a Berserk sticker on each side of the back windshield. And funnily, the Nerve logo literally says God's in his heaven, all's right with the world, which is a passage from Genesis. So, you know, there's that. And then I have the Berserk logo, which has no actual like defining thing as to what it is unless you know it's the Berserk logo. Sure, it looks kind of like evil symbol looking, right? Because it's got the whole like, it looks like blood and it's, you know, got the weird symbolism bullshit going on. I remember being in the parking lot of a Goodwill, which is just a shitty resale thrift store here, where the kind of people you feel like would go to a shitty low-end thrift store would be at.
Okay.
My mom worked there, and I was sitting in the parking lot waiting for her to come out so I could pick her up to go get her oil changed. And sitting in my car, just minding my own business by myself, playing on my iPhone 4, right? I had to call out the iPhone 4. Two ladies came up to me, up to my freaking car door, and asked me like what I was doing there. And I just said, oh, I'm just sitting here waiting for my mom, thinking like, oh, maybe they just want the parking spot, because I was like in the best parking spot up front. Because I thought, oh, they're old ladies, maybe they're handicapped in the spot. So I said like, oh, did you need me to like to move or something? And they were like, no, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. And be like, why? What? Said, I'm just waiting for my mom. Why do I need to leave? She says, we can't have your kind of people here. I'm like, what do you mean my kind of people? What? Me, massive confusion, having not really faced that kind of confrontation before, where I faced confrontation of people being like pieces of shit, like assholes to me, looking for fights and whatnot. Because that's the kind of area I live in, but never like the old lady, like, you need to go. We can't have your, we can't have your kind here kind of thing. And I was like, what? I forget what they said they were, because we have a bunch of massive churches in our town. Like in the middle of town, you're gonna find a church followed by a pizza place, then a bar, then another church, like in a massive block area. Right?
That sounds very America.
So I don't know which one they are. They said, yeah, we're from the church in the center of town. A couple of them are the big, like, Methodist style churches. Some of them are the big Gothic style churches, you know, the big over the top, like, Catholic-esque ones. And they were saying, yeah, you're gonna have to leave. We don't like the people around here. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, the Satan stuff on the back of your car. We don't like your Satan stuff. So could you, like, please leave? I told, you know, tell them to, no, fuck off. I don't have to leave. They go to inside, complain to my mom, and say, hey, there's a sketchy guy outside in the parking lot, and you should call the cops on him. Followed by the explanation of, that's my son, and he's just sitting there waiting for to be, you know, to pick me up. Then we never heard from them again. They just left. They just left with the feeling I'm assuming self-righteousness, or being like they didn't get their way, so they weren't happy about it.
Yeah.
I've had that situation happen to me like 3 times in my life. I remember when I was working in the town that I was living in at the time. This was, you know, after I stopped working at the foundry and I was actually able to drive around town. I still had the same car. This was like three years later. Every single day, almost every day after work, I'd go home the exact same time, and there'd be this girl in her car, and she would follow me home. She would never pull into the parking lot. She would never, like, because we lived in an apartment complex at the end of a road. There was literally nowhere else to go at the end of the road. It was like, you go forward into the parking lot, and then you turn around and leave. That's the pathing, right? And she would follow me every single day after I got out of work, and she would film me. she would have her phone up, looking at my car, like, and I would test it too, just to make sure. It's like, okay, maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe she's, I don't know, someone's visiting her boyfriend or whatever, because I don't ever see her in the apartment complex. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a turn here, and then I'm gonna take a turn over here and basically do a circle. I'm just gonna do an entire circle around on the way back and see what happens. And of course, she follows me. And after a while of that, and like, I think she figured out that I knew she was following me. I would come out to my car sometimes, like after I have to go to the store or something, and find those stupid little pamphlets on my windshield. I did that for like a week until I complained and said, hey, I think someone's trespassing on the property. Can you make them stop? And the one time in my life, cops helped me out with anything. Tell them like, hey, you can't keep stalking this person. That's not good.
Weird.
Oh yeah, it's scary. Did they debuff these little drones? Because they kind of suck now. They used to be incredible. You remember that? You'd get the drones and they'd like power through anything.
Yeah. Maybe they did do something to them.
I'm trying to remember. I had another time where it's the... I don't think the one where the lady tried breaking into my car at work was like religiously motivated. I think she was just crazy. She's the one that told me, because when we were doing assembly for the it was washer parts, one of the things we had to put on the part was a green tag, and it was the instructions on how to properly install the part. And you like strapped it to the thing, and there were little green cards. And one of the fucking jokes she made to me one day was me, and then the redheaded, very obvious Irish, what do you call it, descendant that works next to me, going, she wouldn't give him any as a joke. And she's like, you don't need a green card. And then she hands me a stack of like 100 of them, and she goes, here's some for you and all your friends. I'm like, no fucking way that just happened.
Oh.
Now, I wasn't I don't remember the feeling I had, because I love offensive humor in general, but it's like the feeling or the shock that it happens in real life, like the gall of somebody to do it. I'm like, no fucking way that just happened.
Like, no prior agreement, no like understanding of your sense of humor, just doing it.
She just did it, yeah. Yeah, I remember I came out of work one day, and she's standing next to my car door, looking into my window, jiggling the handle. And when I call over to her to ask her what she's doing, she goes, oh, sorry, I thought this was my whatever nephew's car or something. And then she goes to get in her car and drives away. Like, what? Factories are crazy.
Yeah.
I worked in a... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Well, that's that run, I guess. Yeah, I worked in a factory that didn't background check anybody or do drug tests, so we just had whoever come in. There were no limits. Good times, good times. Should I play another game? What do I don't know what I have. I don't really have anything installed. Oh no, Rennie promoted me in their server. Rennie, you're gonna regret that, by the way. I'm a bit unhinged on my own streams.
Unmath.
You know. I don't know what games I have installed that I give a crap about anymore. I have Phasmophobia, I have BattleBit, Deep Rock Galactic. We should do a Deep Rock Galactic stream one day.
We should.
Me, you, and Joe. I think that'd be fun. I get lost very easily in Deep Rock Galactic and rely on you guys a lot, so that'd probably be boring from my end, but it would exist. Could do more Valhalla and watch me be bad at pressing 3 buttons to make a drink. That one's embarrassing.
What's the girl from Valhalla? What's her
Jill?
name? Jill.
Dibs.
Yeah. You can't.
All right, I dibs her manager.
That's fine.
Okay. Deal. Oh my god. Okay. My brain do a melty, and let's see. This is my virus scan done. Hell yeah, guys! Not only is Malwarebytes up to date, I got a protection score of 90%. One item to increase your score, and it didn't tell me if the last scan found anything or not, so I'm just gonna assume that it didn't. Right? I feel that's safe to go off of that, because nothing popped up saying you good job. It just ended. Okay. Okay. Alright.
My PC likes to jump scare me with virus scans.
Oh, the little thing on the bottom right corner that comes up and being like, hey.
Yeah.
It looks like a virus thingy, but it's just a dumb advertisement.
Just randomly, I'll be playing a game, not doing anything, and then a pop-up. There was nothing scanned. So, what do you mean?
I always close Malwarebytes fully when I'm not using it. I think I'm gonna go for like maybe 15 more minutes or so. Then I'm gonna stop. My brain melt. Give me a character to play.
Oh, what's that one that you hate?
The plant.
Yeah, that one.
All right, I'll do the plant.
I hate the plant.
He's the worst character in this whole game. He's so trash. His concept is cool as being like the tanky, what is it? Everything he does damage, but it heals him, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like when you get later into the game, it doesn't outweigh itself.
Yeah.
Aha, see, I have my mute button. I just did a funny throat clear and nobody heard it.
I heard it.
I know you did. I can't mute both things, okay? I have this one, you know. Ryza makes fun of me because I say it with the L, like the base people do.
I make fun of you.
Oh, that was dumb. My brain tired. In better news, the family's gone for the entire weekend.
Ooh.
So I can do anything I want. Kinda.
Uh-huh.
I have $40 that I saved up in cash. Tomorrow, I'm gonna buy me the worst pizza my body can handle. Oh shit! No, oh, I fell off.
Will you put pineapple on it?
No.
And lettuce and cabbage?
No. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So you say that. I would attempt to try cabbage on a pizza. I actually like cabbage. I'm not the biggest fan of it by itself, but with things, it complements it. The slight sourness of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had cabbage on pizza, but I think it would be okay, depending on what it's with.
You know how we have that Americans, we've got to ruin every like dish with Americano crap, right? You know Thanksgiving, our big Thanksgiving meals where we have, like cranberry sauce and turkey and stuffing and all that, right? Around that time, you'll often see like weird local pizza places have oh my god, they'll have Thanksgiving pizzas where it's just pizza, right? But instead of sauce, it's mashed potatoes. And then it has gravy and then corn and turkey on it with cranberry sauce on top. Like there's one around here that serves that. How do you feel about that?
No.
I believe Brazil right now I think it's Brazil, are trying really hard to have some of the worst pizzas like the planet's ever seen. They're trying really hard to top Japan for some of the worst shit you've ever seen in your life be concocted in a kitchen. Oh, I love this song. Japan's dedication to making the shittiest food you've ever seen sometimes is crazy.
Yeah. They already eat a lot of things that, like, us Westerners can't really handle mentally. And then they go, all right, well, let's make something we both think is disgusting.
I don't know if it's necessarily the thing is it's like, okay, so some of that stuff, yeah, it's weird and I'm not a fan of it, right? Like a lot of internal meats or a lot of the internals of animals, like there's one where it's like rooster testicles and shit, like they use the entirety of the animal, which for one, it's not wasteful, sure, but it's still like, it's not a part we've chosen to consider worldwide as a delicacy, you know? But
we used to.
The eating animals alive part I find kind of odd.
Yeah.
That's the one where I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Like, what kind of, like, so you have, like, a lot of things are culture-based, right? Because not everything is going to be normal by everybody, right?
Yeah. Like,
friggin' sustruming or having the, was it durian, I think? It's like, yeah, we're just gonna, this fruit smells like a rotting corpse, but I'm gonna try eating it and see if it tastes okay. Oh, and what do you know? I guess it's all right based on some people's opinions, right? But then you have the thing where you like take a squid, they rip its beak out, cut its little legs off kinda, and then slap it on top of rice and pour sauce on it so it dances. And then you kind of just rip them apart as you go on with your meal, and it's like, huh, that's interesting. I never took the concept of like, you take a living creature and you just kind of rip it apart in front of you because it's as fresh as it's gonna be. Like, we don't do that really like any other animal type except for seafood. Like, I can't imagine doing that to like a rabbit or something. Like, you wouldn't do that to like a guinea pig or a chicken. I mean, I guess a lot of seafoods you can kind of eat raw. Maybe that's the trade-off of it. Like, because you can't really eat a lot of poultry and whatnot raw. Whereas, like, was it shrimp was like, that thing was alive 5 seconds ago, and you're now eating the husk of it. So, like, yeah, I guess that's different. Never mind then. All right, I forget.
Yeah.
It can't be that much fresher alive compared to it being alive 5 seconds ago, right? There can't be that much of a difference. Fuck. Ah. Yeah. Like, you know, I like watching a lot of food travel videos. A lot of the food travel videos of like Asian markets, like street markets or restaurants, have a lot of that going on with seafood. You see a lot of like, it's mostly Japanese ones that I see actually, where they'll take like a tiger shrimp or something. I think it's tiger shrimp. Like it's the whole tiger shrimp, like alive, and they put it on the griddle with oil and just hold it down with the spatula until it's fried. Or they'll do the same with, is it uni? I think it's like uni and, you know, sea urchin and the, oh my god, I forget. Yeah, anyways, it's like, huh. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Boy, there's a lot of shit talk in Japan on the stream today.
But we love Japan.
I love it too much. The world loves Japan too much. It's that they let them get away with so much weird shit. I love that, like, the story of, you know, remember like the Japanese schoolgirl panties and vending machines things, like from years and years ago? And Japan didn't stop those because they were creepy. They stopped them because everyone was making fun of them for it. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Japan's like that weird relative that you don't see very often, and they come in, they say some wild things, and you just go, "Oh, you doing it again."
They're doing it again. We don't want to talk about Genocide Bunny Island, but we're sure ain't gonna ignore it. I love talking about Genocide Bunny Island. I love it so much. I love it so much. Genocide Bunny Island is one of my favorite things to say. It's almost up there with my favorite word, ragamuffin. Oh, fuck. Shit, I fell off the map. Ragamuffin is my favorite word to say. But, like, Genocide Bunny Island, it's just... What? No.
Uh-huh.
Ragamuffin's a type of cat.
You're a type of cat.
I know. Genocide Bunny Island, saying it in its entirety is just so much fun. Oh. I love Japan. No.
Uh-huh.
I love Japan, Horizon.
Japan's great.
Yeah, Japan's great. I like the cool fucked up shit they make. I remember the days of going on Sankaku Complex and seeing all the crazy shit that would come out of Japan that no one would talk about. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's kind of awful, but intriguing at the same time. God damn it, I fell off the map again. I am too tired to remember to press jump.
Imagine failing at jumping. Now jump in real life.
At least it's not as funny as China can be. I'm sorry, YouTube overlords. I didn't mean it. Don't ban my channel. I love it. There we go. I've appeased the gods.
Uh-huh.
Some of those back alley markets that China hosts is like, boy, it's crazy that the world allows that to exist. I remember like all the articles on Sankaku of, yeah, so there's just back alley markets that exist on actual like rivers of sewage that you have to go out on planks to go to the boats for. And they would take literal garbage from garbage cans and put them in a pot and boil them and sell it as soup. And seeing garbage in a garbage can being sold as soup is interesting because it's just there in pots with ladles and shit. And it wasn't like anyone was trying to hide it. Or like a lot of those street vendors that will sell you peanuts and they take the nut out of the shell and they put little tiny rocks in it. So it weighs the same. Or those eggs made of cement. They would have these like fake eggshells and they would take the egg out of them and they would use this kind of like, it was something close to cement to fill the egg back up. And it would come out and you could crack it and apparently like cook it, right? But yeah, it was cement. You consume it and you die. I know there was a snail market one I saw one time where they were selling what was supposed to be escargot, but instead of being proper, like, there's a type of snail you have for consumption, and then there's your just generic street snail.
Yeah.
Those are toxic to you. And they just had them in a bowl filled with feces, and it's like, yeah, just turn that into soup, I guess. It's fascinating.
Do you just believe that snails were the first animal we ever farmed?
I would assume they would like cultivate fields or do something specific, right?
There's like fossilized remains of like super early man, with just fields of these giant snails that are now extinct.
Did you think they licked them like soup? They're like a
I
gusher.
hope they just like a jawbreaker.
Yeah. Yeah, actually there is a Popenti. It's been like fucking brewing. It's the same soup they've had in that pot, or I think it's underground, isn't it? It's like in an underground pot or something like that. That it's just been there for decades, and they just keep adding shit to it.
I wonder what it tastes like. I wouldn't want to try it. But
Well, I mean, there's a lot of foods
okay?
we've heavily fermented for decades, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's soy sauces that, I recently watched a thing on one of the few soy sauce makers of Japan that do it the traditional way instead of doing it the mass marketed way. And there's like 10 of them or something like that in all of Japan. Mm-hmm. And part of the thing they do is they have them in these big vats in the ground, and they just let them sit there and ferment. And some of them are, he's like, yeah, these have been fermenting since before I was born, and they're going to continue to ferment until after I die. I mean, so I guess depending on what it is and how it's kept, you can probably hide stuff away like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if there's a lot of salt or brine or something in it, you can probably get away with it. I don't know. Being, once again, I love talking about fucked up shit that happens in Asia. I think it's just a combination of me being a weeb and being on the internet for too long in my life. Mm-hmm. Right? I think that's about what it is.
Yeah.
And, oh my god. I remember there was some sort of little province in China out in the swampin' areas, and they found what they thought to be was a legendary magic mushroom. A legendary magic mushroom that grants eternal life, and they consumed it. And it turned out it was just an extra massive sized sex toy. It was just a big fleshlight someone had thrown away.
There
isn't even
eternal life.
No, there isn't even a news report on it, because that's how we found out. There was a news report out from China on it. People going, "Yeah, we found the eternal life magic mushroom," and it shows them picking it up and touching it, and the village chopped it up and turned it into soup and ate it. And immediately after that happened, some video came out of Japan of a lady showing you how to make the eternal mushroom soup, poking fun at them. And she's got a bunch of stupid sex toys boiling in a pot.
Ooh.
Absolutely savage on that. That's awesome. God damn it, I'm such a weeb.
Mm-hmm.
We're ruining the planet, or saving it, one of those, right?
Yeah, one of them.
We can't just be in the middle somewhere. Anime is too much of a prevalent thing in the world now to not be on one side of the spectrum or the other. And I don't believe it can be on both. It has to be we're ruining the planet or we're doing something to help it. It has to be one of those. I'm gonna assume the amount of plastic and garbage that weebs help create through factories and whatnot making their dumb little dolls and figurines, Blu-ray special edition box set nonsense.
All the importing.
Yeah, all the importing garbage. Yeah. Going to assume that doesn't help anybody. But at the same time, I also feel like it's probably keeping part of someone's economy alive. Boss, I didn't ask your opinion.
No.
You hear him?
Yeah.
He thinks I asked his opinion, and I didn't.
Well, you should ask his opinion.
What do you think, boss? Boss, are you the hero of bossing say?
Why'd you make a dumb reference?
What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Oh, man. I love the internet. I'm pretty certain the internet's like pretty much our downfall, right? It's just slowly, but it's pretty rad while we're doing it.
It's something.
We're gonna hit that Mad Max level one day, right? We're gonna have the nuclear war. That's inevitably gonna happen because Putin has a death trigger thing where when he dies, regardless of how it happens, that he will fire every single nuke in his arsenal that he has at a bunch of different countries. That is going to happen one day regardless of what we do. Now, after that happens, we get to look back and be like, you know what? Going to 9 anime was pretty cool. Pirating Adobe products was pretty cool for a bit.
Uh-huh.
We got to
You
live
wouldn't know
through
anything
that.
about that, though.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially not for Agonal Productions. I'm just waiting. Like, I would assume Putin's gonna go in my lifetime, right? Dude's old.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now, to the benefit of the world, Russia's nukes have been garbage for many years. And we don't know if they're even functioning. To my knowledge, they aren't functioning because they haven't had any new ones since, like, the Cold War era. And you're supposed to, like, rotate those out every once in a while. Meh, we'll see. I remember being in school and we had an actual map of if we were to go to war with another nation, like the United States, and 90% of the time would be Russia, because they've always been our bad guy for decades and decades, right?
Yeah.
Bad commies and whatnot. We had a map of, okay, so if we were going to get nuked, here's where the nukes would go, because these are considered the most important settlements in the United States. And most likely, if we were to go to war, that's where they're going to go. And, you know, you have your classics, like, you know, you got Washington, you have our coastal line to stop the ships from coming in and out. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. Texas, because Texas has a lot of stuff going on for it that, like, there's, you know, all the big things. Like, every place their military bases are stationed, you know, all that crap. Florida. Anywhere the nukes have, like, actual range to. Because, you know, they do have a finite range. I don't know what they're at now, but I would assume, like, they could probably hit Central Mainland if they get that far. I don't know where the boss is at. I have not seen the boss's entire game, where is he? Is he underground, maybe? Because I don't see any of the particle effect thing.
Maybe? I don't remember. I haven't been paying attention as to where the boss is in this one.
I hate... Oh, there it is. I hate this map. I hate this map. I think I hate the snow one more, only because it's just too big.
Yeah.
So yeah, so me living in the state that I live in, I think I'm okay for a bit, right? I think it'd probably go like how Attack on Titan went, where like Wall Maria falls and then the secondary wall falls and everybody's got to move backward, like inwards to the other walls, right? And we're gonna have a massive like influx of immigration from people. That's how I feel that's gonna go. Or Canada. I'm assuming the big move would be just go to Canada.
Yeah. Like that game.
Detroit Become Human?
Yeah.
Do you want me to rant about Detroit Become Human? Because that's what I'm about to do. You know how mad David Cage games make me. You know how mad they make me.
Whatever do you mean? They're going to Canada to be free.
No, it's stupid. It's stupid. I hate it. I can't stand David Cage games. They make me so upset. Detroit Become Human, right? It's... Oh, but no, it's not an allegory for slavery, said David Cage himself, the coward, who made a game that's an allegory for slavery in the United States. Absolute coward. Oh no. The character who has, like, Robot Harriet Tubman running the actual underground railroad for robots. But nah, it's not an allegory for slavery in any way.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
And they'll get shipped to the camps.
Yeah, they get shipped to the camps that are also, like, plays on the freaking, the gas chambers of, like, Auschwitz and Dachau and all that.
Yeah.
Terrible. They're robots that only exist in America because they're illegal in Canada because they're worried about, like, fucking up production for people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a special type of fluid that powers the robots and the robots exclusively, and they need it to actually survive. It is their blood. It is literally their blood. When they bleed, that is what's coming out of their body.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're running away to Canada, right? Why would Canada have any of this substance whatsoever that the robots need to function and live? They wouldn't. They're illegal there. Even if there was a pipeline of illegal substance to go through, not enough to host an entire generation of robots. Stupid. Oh, but no, the freaking robot blood is used to make drugs and future crack. And instead of being able to buy in the game what is a readily supply of the dumb robo blood that you get to actually service your stupid robot, there has to be a man in the game whose whole thing is like, yeah, I like kidnapping the robots and turning them into weird freakazoid monster things so I could drain their blood and make money off of drugs. And there's a bear for some reason.
Is that?
Yes, there's a robot that's just a bear. He doesn't show up at any other point in the game except for, like, you rescue him and he comes, I think he comes to help you later on or something? I forget. But yeah, he's just a robot bear in a cage.
That's funny. I don't know about the bear.
Yeah, it's just a dumb robot bear. Alright, I'm gonna say the thing, okay? I'm gonna say the thing. I don't care about robot lives. Robots mean nothing to me. They are metal and junk and chemicals and chips. They are not people. I should feel nothing more than what I feel for my toaster and my refrigerator towards a robot man. I do not care. I am 100% on the side of the people in the Matrix. I don't care about your dumb robot lesbian story. And oh, maybe they can feel a sense of love. No, they don't. They're robots. They don't have the chemical inhibitors in their brain used to make what is essentially the feeling of love and attraction and euphoria. They don't have that. They are robots. In fact, they were a danger after murdering someone. Connor shot their asses, rightfully so.
Connor's the worst part of the game.
Yeah, David Cage thinks Connor's the worst part of the game. They dared give him a personality.
They made him the most interesting character in that whole thing. As though no hate it.
I feel nothing more for these robots than from what like my automated toilet could be. So you're gonna tell me one day your toilet becomes sentient and it has quote unquote feelings and is essentially a person, right? You're going to treat it as if like you would treat those robots like they're a person? Or are you only treating those robots like people because of how they look? They look like people, so we have a sense of connection to them, right? And so we're gonna treat them like people. But let's put that in a different vessel. If that was your smart toilet, and it said it loved you, would you give a shit?
Wait. That's a complicated question.
Yeah?
If your toilet loved you, would you give a shit?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's why it loves you.
There's more to this than I thought.
That's all I'm saying. The only attraction people have to it is the fact that they're humanoid.
Yeah.
And we have the dumb thing in our brains that we have actually very limited factors as to what we consider to be human-like. And it's a lot of eye-catching things, so where when it comes to the human face, we have 3 things in our faces that shows us to be like human. It's our nose, eyes, and mouth. And you only need 2 of those features to distinct it as being human-like. So if you see something out of the corner of your eye, or you see a dumb thing like, oh, it looks like a carving in a wall or on a tree, and it has any of those 2 like features, we're gonna perceive it as being human-like.
That's why you see like, oh, this toast has Jesus's face in it and stuff.
Yep.
It's like it's just the recognition in our brain going, yep, there's a face there. Must be a person.
That's my rant, by the way.
You
then the
love
dumb little
I've
girl
already
plot.
forgotten it.
The dumb little girl plot's the worst part of that game.
Because she's such a surprise at the end.
The whole thing, the game is actually... David Cage likes to lie to you through his games. He will actually lie to the player in order to get his dumb points across. They do not make sense within the game world, and they do not function properly within the game world, like, logic-wise. Oh, the lady who is Robot Harriet Tubman, whose job it is to specialize in the robots, right? Her job to sneak robots through to Canada. Fed this fucking robot girl spaghetti. They don't need to eat. They take the stupid blood bullshit that they need. Are you gonna tell me Robot Harriet Tubman didn't know what like a child robot version was? Really? She feeds her spaghetti and the little girl's like, I'm not very hungry, I'm not feeling good. And like, all right, rest up, sweetie. No, she's a fucking robot. Doesn't need to eat. I hate David Cage so goddamn much.
Isn't it supposed to be like a surprise that she's a robot?
Yes.
That you can find like her box or something at the beginning?
So at the beginning of the game, all right, so that part's stupid too. The beginning of the game is this drunk bastard asshole who like is a piece of shit to his daughter at the time, who just wants a wife robot lady to do a bunch of chores because he's a crackhead. And even though he's a crackhead, he can still afford the height of technology with like your human robot slave. Anyways,
Can't afford wallpaper, but
no,
he can afford 2 robots.
he can afford 2 robots and crack.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the game, when he's abusing the shit out of this girl, and you're playing, I think her name is it Kara? Is that Kara the one you play as, the female robot?
Yeah, I think so.
Or is it? Yeah. Anyways, you find a magazine at the beginning of the game while cleaning the room that has a picture of the little girl robot on it, and it says it's called like the family unit or some stupid bullshit like that. So at the beginning of the game, if you're paying attention to what you're doing, that entire plot point is fucking stupid. Because you're going through the entire game with the knowledge that this is a robot and they're treating it like a person for the sake of drama and plot. Terrible. Terrible writing. Absolute garbage. I need to take a drink. Trash. I don't care what anyone says about that game. A lot of that game is driven 100% by Connor and Hank being the most like lovable characters of that generation. They're great. Their dynamic is fantastic. They're just, what is it, the funny man and the straight guy duo? Because he's like a drunk piece of shit hobo man, but he's a cop and he's lovable. And Connor's basically Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
I don't like that.
Why?
I don't like that anymore.
Why? What's wrong with it?
No, not that one. I hate Big Bang Theory.
I despise Big Bang Theory so much, yeah.
That and was it IT Crowd? All those things.
IT Crowd's terrible. The only thing IT Crowd has going for it is that one funny clip.
God.
Harriet Robot Tubman didn't recognize the robot girl and fed her spaghetti. I hate David Cage so much. It always goes back to the plot point thing in Heavy Rain, that the game lies to you and trying to trick you to think that the main character is the criminal by leaving in cutscenes of a game of the part where your main character wakes up in the middle of the street from not knowing like where they were that night. That is a plot point that has been entirely cut out of the game, but David Cage left it in to be mysterious, to make the player think something is happening, but no, it doesn't belong in the game whatsoever. It lied to you. If those scenes weren't in the game at all, there would be no thing of like, oh yeah, your guy's just going crazy. Joe's here. Joe, I've been ranting about David Cage for what must be like 20 minutes now.
What other games has he made?
I don't think you've realized how many David Cage games I've played in my life. I've played the ones all the way back to the PS2 era. Those games are bad. Indigo Prophecy is bad. It's a bad game. And it's not even a bad game, like, it just sucks. It's hilariously bad the whole time.
Really does sound like you love what he makes.
The Noble Homeless will forever be a statement in my mind. Was it David Cage, like when he was a kid, he once saw a homeless guy on the street and he felt really bad for him. So in every one of his games, he puts the Noble Homeless, where he like adds a homeless guy to the game and makes them like a superhero. But in Indigo Prophecy, it turns out the homeless are aliens from space sent here to protect us from the Satanists. That's the plot. That is the ending of Indigo Prophecy, where the homeless are aliens sent here to protect us from the Satan or worshiper cult that also shows up randomly out of nowhere. You play through what must be like 80% of that game, and the Satan cult then shows up to be the main antagonist, and then they go, yes, the alien homeless were here the whole time protecting us from them. Terrible. Oh, I feel so bad for freaking Elliot Page for Beyond Two Souls. She got a bad deal out of that game. Hold on, I'm gonna stop my. Hold on, I'm gonna stop my game right now. You brought Beyond Two Souls up. I'm bringing up the picture. I'm bringing the picture up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're bringing the picture up. I have to show people this. Hold on. This is, this is the image. Yes, I found it. I don't want to open the link. I want the image. Come on. Come on. Open image in new link. Open image, new tab. Oh, hold on. All right. I gotta. Where is? Oh, I don't have a full screen capture. Hold up. Window capture. Display capture. Okay. All right. Do we see this image here? Can you see this? This is an image from a press release of Beyond Two Souls when it was first coming out. Look at their faces. Look at them. Do they look happy to be there? Do these people look happy to you? Do you see this man? Do you know what he did to her? Do you know how he approached her to get the role of the main girl in Beyond Two Souls? He made a collage book of her from every image she could find ever throughout the periods of her life, from being a little girl to an adult. Literally a physical collage book, and presented it to her and went like, yes, you're the perfect person to play from child to grown up in my video game Beyond Two Souls. I have no idea how he got William Dafoe. Freaking David Cage got David Bowie to be in a video game, so I guess he can get anybody. This man's. And then there's that whole thing of, what is it? They messed her up really bad because one of his people decided to make a fully naked model of her for the shower scene in the game that people then, not excavated. What is it, Horizon, where they dig stuff out of games?
Data mined?
Yeah, they data mined it, and there's just a fully sculpted model of her that somebody made fully naked and fully detailed. The actual thing isn't shown in the game. It's just kind of shown her, like, I think, like, shoulders to head during a shower scene, because, of course, he's a Frenchman. There's got to be a shower scene in his goddamn games. Every time, there's got to be a shower scene and a rape scene in every one of his games, because that's just French cinema.
It really is.
Awful. Awful, terrible trash. I'm getting this off my screen. Where's my display capture? I'm deleting this. Okay, back to this. Any questions?
Are you excited for his next project?
Star Wars? I'm so excited. David Cage's Star Wars is going to be beautiful. I cannot wait to see what David Cage does with the race that is dedicated to being the sex slave race. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Pain-dio. It upsets me that David Cage's studio has one of the best looking game engines to like ever exist. Every game he makes, like, shit on and like their plot all you want, every game he makes visually is incredible. For the eras that they come out in, they are fantastic. Star Wars is going to look amazing. David Cage is the Neil Breen of video games, and I need him to make more stuff. I desire it. Like, I'm shitting all over David Cage because everything he does is terrible, but I need this man to continue to have a job. It's too good.
Can you imagine if they made something together?
What?
Neil Breen and David Cage.
I can't believe this. I can't believe they killed him. They got him. I can't believe he committed suicide. I can't believe it.
You just superimpose on just a random stock image.
David Cage, the creepy Frenchman who got in trouble for sexually harassing his staff. The man who had a hand-drawn farting dick and balls on his office wall. That man, him, David Cage. The genius. The freaking Horizon. There was like a weird dumb rape scene in Beyond Two Souls they took out because it didn't make sense. Wait, did they take that out or did they leave that in? I could have sworn they took it out. There's just a part where she's running away from the government SCP people, and she just, oh, there's just so happens to be a biker bar out in the middle of the woods. And she goes in the biker bar looking for help. And can you guess how that entire scene goes down?
I can imagine.
Yep. Oh, there just happens to be a pool table in the middle of the room. How convenient. Yeah. Fucking hate David Cage. David Cage made one of the most uncomfortable video game scenes I've ever experienced in my life. And that scene was actually like, I don't want to call it powerful, but it was effective in what it was trying to do. And that was a moment of like, that's great, followed by you followed this up with the stupidest shit you could have. There's a part in that game where she's at the lowest point in her life and she's homeless and she's starving. And freaking like literally offers a guy a blowjob for some money. And you have the option to go into the back alley with him and basically unzip his pants. And it's just like quiet and still, and that's the scene. I believe like at the end of it, she doesn't go through with it, her character backs out. But it's like, that's an ultra uncomfortable scene that he created to show like, yeah, she's at a horrible point in her life. And that's something I can get behind, being like, okay, good, you painted the message you were trying to paint and you did a decent job at it. Then you follow it up with the Native American space aliens from another dimension that you also opened up because you were trying to create human instrumentality. The ending of the game is just human instrumentality. William Dafoe is literally Gendo trying to summon the dumb alternate universe space aliens to open a rift up so he can save his wife or some bullshit.
That's also the plot of the first Spider-Verse.
I don't know where the boss is at. I've been too upset.
I haven't been watching. Or at least looking for it.
God, I hate David Cage. Horizon, have I ever shown you the giant flea scene?
You may have. It sounds familiar.
There's a part in Indigo Prophecy where your character's having a nightmare. He's in an office building, and you're being chased. No, it's a bed. I think it's a bed bug. Yeah, I think it's a bed bug. You're being chased by a giant bed bug. It's a giant, big, blue holographic bed bug, and he's chasing you around the office, and you're just doing a bunch of quick time events to get away from him. And that's the sequence. He's also got that classic, like, I don't know what you would call it, like 1800s, 1700s interpretation of what a psych ward looks like. Of, where it's like people are just rattled in chains and moaning and walking around being incoherent, and they're violent and creepy. You have a part where you go through that game and you're supposed to like close your eyes or something because your character's having a freak out because they're claustrophobic.
Okay.
And you're walking through like a... Wait, is that the same scene? I know it happens in the same place. I don't know if these two happen at the exact same time. There's a part where you're walking through and you go to first person mode from your normal third person, and you have to avoid the mentally handicapped people in the psych ward because they will grab and eat your face off. They're just wandering around with like the scrubs on and going, ugh, making like noises and stuff like, oh my god, fantastic. I love David Cage so fucking much. I love this man. I need him to make more shit. I need it desperately. I need it so bad, Horizon. I don't think you understand.
What are other people like that? That kind of like almost incoherent, just artistic-y people. Oh yes, I'm a visionary. Makes a bunch of nonsense.
You already know my opinion on a certain artist, man.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Am I stuck? I already despise Jackson Pollock. We all know that. We all know I hate Jackson Pollock. I'm not even gonna go into that one. Is there not a lift that takes me back up?
Not from down here.
Alright, well, I'm jump off the cliff, I guess.
There's supposed to be a platform, but it's not there this time.
But Penty wants to know who. Jackson Pollock. The man himself. The big old artistry man. Wife abuser himself. Oh no, we always forget that part. We always forget the part where he beats the shit out of his wife. Because he's a cool artist man who makes splatter paintings for millions of dollars. All right, we're bringing the display capture back up. Okay, hold on. I'm bringing the display capture back up. Okay, hold up. Hold on. Hold up. We're gonna go through this together again, family. All right, here we are. Typing in Jackson Pollock into YouTube. The man makes splatter paints. He takes a paint, right? And he takes buckets of it and he slaps it on to canvases. That's what he does. Now, I know the whole stupid bullshit of, yes, the art is an interpretation or whatever, and it's very dependent on who is, like, interpreting it or looking at it, right? But, just, Jesus, like, look at this. It's like $1 billion. Hold on, we're gonna go through Jackson Pollock's top-selling paintings. Top-selling paintings. Okay. All right. Oh, most expensive Jackson Pollock art. Let's go to this website. Whatever this is. Hope I don't get a virus. Who is Jackson Pollock? I don't give a shit. Hold on. All right. Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. Number 1, Blue Poles. Price range, $20 million to $350 million. Highest sale price, $2 million. Oh, cool. Oh, so splatters everywhere. I painted a barn and made this. All right, number 2. Price range, $180 million to $260 million. Highest sale price, $200 million. Ooh. Oh, you see that drip there? Does that drip speak to you and tingle your brain? Are you forming images out of this painting that aren't actually there?
What are the emotions of this drip?
Yeah, what are you forming from this painting? Oh, this one. Spackle countertop. Under $40 million. Holy shit. Oh, cool. Actually, this one's kind of cool. I like the swirls. At least the swirls are different than that. At least I can take that as being more abstract. This thing. Oh, 3.5 million. Oh, cool. Hold on. We're talking about art now. We're gonna get into this. Hold up. Hold on. Blank canvas art. We're gonna go into blank canvas art now. You art people are the worst people on the planet. I don't care. I don't respect your opinions in any way. $84,000, an artist returned 2 blank canvases titled, "Take the money and run." Oh, it's just a blank canvas, right? Oh, big money. Big money means something. It's a bunch of shit. Bunch of people have, like, started this now. Hold on. Blank canvas art. Oh, fantastic. Look at that one. Speak to you? Hold up. Blank canvas. Canvas 1. Fantastic.
You love blank canvas.
Hold up. Where's the banana taped to wall? Banana taped to wall. Art exhibition. Man eats 120,000 banana taped to the wall at a Miami art exhibit. That banana's worth $120,000. Dude just taped it to a wall. What does that mean? Explain to me what the banana on the wall means. Now. What does this say to you? $120,000. Actually, thinking about it. I should take this image and cut it out and put it on my stream. I'll put it in the bottom left corner or something just to fill out that corner too. I'm gonna do that later, actually. Hold on. There was the kid puts glasses on floor. Yeah, guy puts glasses on museum floor. I love this story. I love this story so much. I hate you art people so goddamn much. Pair of glasses left on US gallery floor mistaken for art. Terrible. This is the type of bullshit that leads to Jackson Pollock and David Cage. This is how they got the way they are, is we let this happen, okay? God damn it. Y'all over here bitching about AI art. You have this. You can't tell me you're any better. Making nothing out of something for the sake of it being art. Oh, don't give me that bullshit. We're done here. Alright, I'm destroying this fucking screen capture again. Alright, I'm done with it. Back to Risk of Rain. Playing my Vigi game, not raising my blood pressure. Might go buy a beer in a bit. Anyways, fun times. I might go back and clip my rant and post it on my channel. Show people I'm a madman. I'm literally doing the old man yells at clouds thing. I know I yelled through most of that. I feel like, I know I did. My throat hurts. Well, I've been streaming now. Didn't I say I was gonna stop 45 minutes ago?
Yeah, you said you were gonna go for another like 15 minutes and then started this game. No,
you got me started on David Cage.
Well, yeah. Also, you've paused twice, so that time is inaccurate. You've been going longer.
Just upsets me. Allowing the public to have creative tools and then calling them artists openly was a mistake. We should go back to gatekeeping who can have artistry tools. Take away the free programs. Take those away now. All you get is good old freaking brush and canvas. Whatever happened to the days of the starving artist who wasn't just some asshole sitting in his room after working at McDonald's? The man who tried to live his dreams moving to Paris or something. Like, where did that go? Where did the passion and blood and fire go? It's only like...
Aspiring writer trying to get something published.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back, Alexei. Oh, man, if you just got back, you missed some shit. I got triggered by something, and I've been on an hour rant. Anyways, that's my story. think that's what would happen when you would die in Heavy Rain. No, that's what happens when you die in Indigo Prophecy. I think it goes, and that's my story.
Huh. What's the game that you're in a chase and you can fumble all the button presses?
That's Heavy Rain.
Ah.
That's due to David Cage's philosophy of game overs are a failure of the game designer. No player should ever feel like they failed at all. It should take you somewhere else.
Oh.
That's why you can have like fumble fights in Heavy Rain and every other game he makes for his QuickTime events. Like, you can't actually fail them. All it does is take you to a different route.
Uh-huh. I can see the point for like some games, but you know, you're playing Call of Duty or something, and the goal is don't die. It's game over when you die.
No. It's a failure of the game designer. Aw, crap, I got the dumb beetle thing. I'm actually losing my voice right now. I might actually end up losing my voice tomorrow after my rant.
Oh.
Elixity, if you have time later, go back an hour from this point exactly or so. No, I think it was like actually at like 1 hour and 10 minutes in my stream that it started. I have something. All right, I just had a dumb idea. You know how I like adding stupid shit to my stream?
Yeah.
I just thought of something I'm gonna add afterwards.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do it right now. Hold up. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. I need a please have a PNG. I need a transparent PNG of this. Hell yeah. Yes. Oh, it's tiny though. I can't use it. God damn it. Wait, no. That'll be better because it'll be pixelated.
I got to think.
Oh, don't. It's gonna say it was a WebP file. I hate Google so much. Okay. Did it do it? Hell yeah. All right, chat. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hide my screen real quick. Bring this over to this monitor. All right. Enable preview. Gonna add a new source. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to add a source. Okay. Image. Okay. Browse. Assets. Transform. Horizontal. Okay, all right. I need to put that under me? No. Overall socket.
No. Why?
No, I don't want to move me. No, I want to move Frankie. So it's like, so right here.
Why?
What do you think of that? There.
Why are you stupid?
I wanted to make her look like her arm was around me, but I'm taking up too much of the screen on the bottom right. All right, back to the other monitor with you.
Why don't you just cut her arm off and then put it on the other side of you?
I need that arm.
What?
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 I should do XJ9 next.
No.
Why?
You're there. Oh, robots mean nothing. Oh, XJ9, I love you.
Yeah, she's like a toaster. She doesn't deserve rights.
You don't even call her Jenny.
No, I call her by her dumb robot name. She's XJ9. Oh, Alex City, I want off about every David Cage game ever and Jackson Pollock for like an hour and a half. Hold on. Yeah. Does my stream still look okay, Horizon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think after I beat this boss, I'm gonna stop because I'm incredibly hungry.
Mm-hmm. I have some trash can soup.
Dude, I wish. Like City, if you have time later, seriously, go back and watch it. It's worth it, I guarantee you.
Do one of those weird eating streams. Where you take a normal food, you make it incredibly messy, and then eat it all wrong.
Oh, like those nachos we saw last night?
Yeah.
That's one thing that bothers me to no end still. Is the, what is it? Consuming food in gross ways for the sake of, like, TikTok or Instagram pictures.
Yeah.
How many, like, different types of food have we seen being hung from, like, clotheslines and served to people?
A lot. It's not even like a common theme. It's just, yeah, this food's on a peg now.
Someone said, then starve. We need entertainment.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm very hungry. I'm actually losing my voice, so I need to stop soon. I got into such a rant, I lost my voice. And I'm supposed to record lines tonight. I promised I would.
That's an interesting idea. If you put all the soup ingredients into the top of the toilet, like in the system, and then flushed it, you would get a perfect mixture of soup into the toilet bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure it doesn't drain out.
Oh, there are a bunch of restaurants that serve stuff in toilets. There's ones that serve like chocolate cake in toilets, and it's meant to look like poop.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. Like it's one of those funny things if you're like 6. After a certain point, it's just no.
Say that, and I think of the Bochi video. I know I was told, like, I know I was proven wrong, but like I really felt that when Bochi the Rock was first coming out, no one would care.
Mm-hmm.
That it would be such a tiny little show, no one would give a crap. What the hell? fuck? What? Get booped off the maps, Mal.
Get booped off.
Why?
Get booped.
Boop-de-deed. My brain hurts. Yeah, there is a toilet cafe in Japan. There's one of those like floor restaurants in Japan too. I think that's like one of the first ones I've seen of that, where they have just tile on the floor and you sit down on the floor and eat off of it. Think any of those restaurants exist on Genocide Bunny Island?
Maybe.
All right, people. I'm gonna go to the next level and then kill my little guy. We'll end it there. All right, go to the middle. I'm gonna summon everything. End me. What? Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me on that freaking journey. That was fun. I just realized I don't have an ending screen, but I don't feel ending screens are necessary. I just feel like, yeah, goodbye, and then I leave.
Yeah.
Like, intros work, and I think Be Right Backs work, but I don't think an outro is, like, necessary, is it? Alright. Y'all have a wonderful night. Horizon saved something funny.
Your face. Got him.
Alright, later.